Dear viewers, I extend my heartfelt greetings to all of you and pray that Allah bestows His peace, mercy, and blessings upon us, inshallah. Today, we have commenced our broadcast, and I would like to delve deeper into a subject that I strongly emphasize and care deeply about: shadow studies. It is vital for me that you comprehend this topic in its entirety. Though the subject is lengthy and of immense importance, I believe that by sharing it in 15-minute segments twice a week on YouTube and encouraging you to review previous broadcasts, you will be able to grasp the essence of the subject and consolidate your understanding. My objective is for you to incorporate and utilize these exercises in your daily life. I encourage you to introspect and explore your own personality through these exercises. The significance of this work lies in making peace with oneself, confronting our own beings, and taking account of our entire lives. As I believe that genuine happiness, both in this world and the hereafter, comes from this self-exploration, I attribute great value to this subject matter. I am confident that you will be captivated while I delve into the details of this principle, and as you come across stories and real-life examples. As a professional psychologist, I strongly believe that certain elements play a crucial role in one's life: the process of reconciling one's personality with oneself, exploring every facet, nurturing self-love, embracing one's flaws, resolving internal conflicts, and attaining a unified sense of self. These aspects are undeniably vital. To find true happiness, we must wholeheartedly embrace and live by these principles. Suppressing our emotions is not the path to genuine happiness. Achieving true happiness, both in this life and beyond, depends on recognizing this unity. We must comprehend our genuine nature. Debbie Ford has provided significant examples in her works. It is my intention to share these examples with you, as it can be beneficial to observe how individuals who have achieved wholeness have lived and what they have accomplished. My hope is that you will be able to incorporate these lessons into your own life. Now let me proceed with sharing these valuable insights. Corinne, a participant in the seminar, openly disclosed her lifelong struggle with financial difficulties and her inability to understand why she couldn't earn or keep enough money. Throughout his story, Corinne emphasizes the importance of being cautious to avoid being taken advantage of by others. To help Corinne uncover what may have prevented her from achieving the financial abundance she desired, Debbie Ford requested a detailed list of all areas in her life where she had achieved financial stability, and encouraged her to delve into her past for any significant events that could be hindering her progress. Then the first incident on Corinne's list occurred when she was 12 years old. Corinne and a friend had stolen a considerable amount of items from a large department store that were specifically appealing to girls of their age. This included swimsuits, bags, makeup, and ornaments. Afterward, they went to her friend's house, where they spread the looted items on the bed and divided them between themselves. Initially, Corinne felt relief that they hadn't been caught, but as time passed, the memory became a source of immense embarrassment. Determined to make amends, Corinne decided to contact the store where she committed the act of shoplifting and openly confess her crime. She spoke to several individuals before eventually reaching the general manager to narrate the entire account. Finally, she bravely asked for guidance on how to rectify her past actions. Upon hearing her confession, the manager remained silent for a moment and then responded with admiration, expressing his astonishment at encountering such an unprecedented confession in his 24 years of business. He suggested that the best way for her to seek redemption was to contribute to her preferred charitable organization. In conclusion, the store manager thanked her for reaching out and praised her for significantly brightening his day before ending the call. Corinne felt an overwhelming sensation of light, contentment, and strength, as if she had finally emancipated herself from the burdens of her past. No longer was she compelled to conceal her secret. There was a profound equilibrium within her being. She managed to impeccably transform a somber phase of her life into a radiant beam of hope. Once this milestone was conquered, Corinne turned her attention towards accomplishing the second task on her agenda. At the tender age of 18, she devised a plan to embark on a journey across Europe, cunningly proclaiming that her luggage had been stolen. Through this ploy, she successfully obtained a considerable sum of $2,500 from the airline. Driven by aspiration, though plagued by limited financial resources, she set out to contact the airline in hopes of finding a solution. After relentlessly making phone calls, her honesty was met with a sympathetic response from a senior manager. This compassionate individual suggested that she write a letter directly to the public relations director of the company. Corin did as advised and penned a detailed letter, expressing her remorse and demonstrating her newfound moral compass. Yet, she felt an inner impetus to do even more. Compelled by her desire to genuinely make amends, she undertook a gathering of gently used clothes and bags from her circle of friends and acquaintances, donating these items to a local women's shelter. Corin possessed the understanding that mere apologies would never suffice. She was compelled to make a meaningful contribution in proportion to what she had taken. Her own self-criticism served as a form of penance for the guilt she previously neglected to address. She firmly recognized that her unresolved material struggles were intricately linked to deeper unresolved issues, all emanating from her unhealed state of wholeness. Once we have balanced the scales within us and regained our wholeness, we no longer get caught up in thoughts and feelings arising from old events. A light shines within us. Making amends is a reward we offer ourselves. Once we have cleared the past and restored inner balance, we feel good about ourselves and can begin this process of self-forgiveness, which is full of wonder and awe. Now let's focus on the concept of compensation within ourselves. In order to enhance our relationship with ourselves, it is crucial that we adopt new behaviors. It's important for each of us to contemplate what these behaviors may entail, as they can vary between individuals. Now is the time to embrace and show respect towards the aspects of ourselves that may have been previously damaged. Let us make a sincere promise to ourselves to accomplish this. Here are some suggestions provided below, which aim to help us improve our relationship with ourselves. Yes, these suggestions can be discussed in more depth under each heading, but for the sake of completeness, I will briefly touch upon them. Firstly, it is of utmost importance to always be honest with ourselves and others, avoiding lying. This is a very important matter. Indeed, the Holy Prophet has stated that faith and lying cannot be together, which is extremely important. Secondly, it is essential to prioritize spending quality time with our loved ones. This aspect holds immense significance in terms of personal growth and healing. Within each of us exists the potential to establish meaningful connections. Hence, it is imperative to allocate a specific period each day to engage in heartfelt conversations with those we hold dear. By doing so, we can openly express what truly matters to us and make an effort to be of service to them. In addition, committing to daily prayers is a practice widely embraced by people of various faiths, such as Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. As Muslims, it is our duty to wholeheartedly perform the 5 daily prayers with utmost dedication. Prayer serves as a holistic form of meditation, harmonizing our thoughts, bodies, and souls, and enacting a profound sense of servitude. My objective is to thoroughly explore the psychological, physical, and spiritual aspects of prayer in a comprehensive manner. How does the act of worship shape us as individuals? Why is there such a strong emphasis on performing the 5 daily prayers? While this topic deserves its own discussion, let's address it under one heading. Our focus should be on offering the 5 daily prayers punctually and correctly, with the utmost dedication. Instead of prioritizing our work and then praying, we should adopt the principle of let me pray first and then tend to my responsibilities. During prayer, we should strive to engage our minds in the verses we recite, contemplating their meanings and concentrating deeply. This practice effectively enhances our attention and concentration. Scientific studies indicate that a lack of attention stems from inadequate blood supply to the frontal lobe of the brain. Notably, during a day's prayers, we perform 40 rak'ahs with 2 prostrations in each rak'ah. Through these prostrations, Oxygen is delivered to the frontal lobe of the brain 80 times. Hence, this mechanism plays a crucial role in overcoming attention deficits and improving concentration. Indeed, the frontal lobe greatly benefits from proper blood supply and oxygenation, both made possible through prostrations. Praying with full concentration and commitment greatly contributes to our mental and spiritual well-being. It is an undertaking that should never be rushed, but rather seen as our most significant responsibility. Yes, let's proceed to our next subject. Show your support for honest charitable organizations by recording every donation you make. These organizations provide invaluable assistance, and I have personally been involved in their operations, witnessing some truly remarkable relief efforts. Their dedicated team visits the homes of those affected to identify their tangible and spiritual requirements. We offer our assistance in any way possible, whether it is providing food, clothing, or essential furniture. It warms their hearts, leading to tears of joy and grateful hugs. We receive countless prayers, a reminder of the importance of aiding people in need. In our journey towards self-improvement, we must avoid detrimental practices such as gossiping, which only breeds negativity. Engaging in gossip can undermine all the positive contributions we make, perpetuating and magnifying negative energy. Not only does it impact individuals, but gossip also casts detrimental effects on the universe as a whole, necessitating its prevention. By taking care of our own bodies through nutritious food, sufficient rest, physical activities, spending time in nature, and immersing ourselves in soul-nourishing music, we enhance our overall well-being. These bodies we inhabit are invaluable tools that should never be underestimated. No amount of monetary compensation can replace any of our organs. It is crucial to recognize the irreplaceable nature of each and every one of them. We need to nurture our minds and souls by dedicating time to solitude, engaging in journaling, reading, praying, and practicing dhikr. Retreating into solitude allows us to delve into our inner world, conducting a thorough and introspective review. Reading, prayer, dhikr, meditation, and mental and spiritual self-care are vital components that contribute to our wholeness. Moreover, we must honor our boundaries and listen attentively to our inner voice, as it possesses the wisdom to distinguish between beneficial and detrimental paths. What does the inner voice say about things? We need to listen well to the voice of conscience, the voice of the heart, take good care of it, and turn to it. We must quickly process and heal our painful emotions. If we have made a mistake, we should immediately turn to repentance. If we have wronged someone, we should immediately make amends and apologize. These are vital concepts, so that they don't accumulate and turn into negative energy or disease. Now, I want to touch on something else. We need to accept ourselves as we are and take time to understand the happiness we bring to others and our contribution to the world. We need to pray at length for others. The importance of this concept of prayer needs to be emphasized. The importance of prayer is a different matter. I need to analyze the dimensions of prayer and prayer from a psychological, material, and spiritual point of view. Inshallah, I will present them to you. But first, we have to accept ourselves as we are. We have to take time to digest the happiness we bring to others and our contribution to the world. We should also pray for others at length. So you have come into this world not to please, but to benefit others. You have to think and realize how you can contribute to the world, and you should also pray for others. We should act on the principle of living for the sake of living. This is what the Islamic elders have always tried to teach us. We should consume healthy foods to nourish our bodies. Our meals should be simple, we should avoid harmful junk food, and we should stop eating when our stomach is full. Overeating dulls the human being. Truly, these subjects are a vast sea, waiting to be studied. One of my clients asked me a question one day. "Do you have trouble finding a topic?" she asked. I said the opposite. I have so many things to tell. I wonder how to manage the time, especially on YouTube. We laugh together. It is very important to be grateful for what we have every day, to always be a grateful servant. You may remember I had a video called The Energy of Complaint and Gratitude. You can watch it again. Gratitude energy is a very important force that makes life beautiful. Yes, the reparations that we make will free us from our past, from our sins, from our bad memories, and guarantee a more peaceful life. I hope that after listening to this video, you will take notes and work on them. I will continue the topic again in the next video. Thank you for listening. I wish you a good day. Take care.